On this episode of the World's Strictest Parents.
What are you doing?
You guys can unload all that?
Meet the Corks from Southern Georgia. A loving family built on structure.
Everybody has assigned chores.
Rules.
You're going to pull your load and you're going to be part of the team.
And consequences.
We are very strict.
For the next week, they'll take on two troublesome teens with attitude.
Damn! Go away!
But will this wholesome home
It's just really cheesy and kind of dumb.
put the teens on a better path?
No! No!
What have I gotten myself into?
Get it! Get it! My name is Julie Fangado, and I'm 16 years old. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I go some say, do something, streak or something.
She's loud and obnoxious,
Bitch!
and she doesn't focus on school. Everything is for fun.
I like being a blonde because they get more attention.
Julie, you cannot walk out here like that.
Why?
Julie never not pushes my buttons.
You need to pull your dress up. It's your bra's showing. Can you see this?
It's not that short.
Julie, you know how many hours you've been sleeping?
We butt heads about many things because I think she's just disrespectful to me.
Sorry you missed breakfast with all of us a couple hours ago.
I'm not. You have to be watching me eat.
You know, people go out of their way for her, and it's just never enough.
Okay, how about these? How about those?
She just snaps back,
Damn!
or she stomps her feet, or she slams doors.
Julie! No! Go away! Yes, I do take advantage of my mom a lot. Mom,
Come on, Julie.
It's just once.
Sometimes she just makes immature decisions and doesn't worry about what the consequences are.
Whatever. If there's nothing in there, I would be able to drive the car.
I just want her to bring back something that they helped her lead her to, that maybe I couldn't.
My name's Sebastian, I'm 16, and I'm from Jinx, Oklahoma. This is where I sleep and sit. I never bring the bed down. It's too much work. I feel like I go to the path of least resistance, you know? I open the door, close the door, and then you gotta tie it back here so you don't lose it. I mean, why make things harder than they have to be?
Where are your pants?
Sebastian's chores are to basically keep the kitchen done and take care of his own room. The problem is he only does half of his chore, and then it just becomes a fight every single day.
Sebastian Geiger, get every one of those dishes out. They're not clean.
It's clean and it smells good.
Look, son, do you want to eat off that next time?
His life in the workforce was pretty darn short.
You don't tell a 40-year-old woman how to run her business.
I didn't tell her how to run her business. I told her part of her business just wasn't very good.
His arrogance is a problem.
If they have valid points, I'll listen to them, but if they're not valid points, I shouldn't have to change just because someone's not happy. Go make yourself happy, I don't care.
We don't spend as much time together as I would like.
Sebastian is definitely a loner.
Yeah, he's got his own ideas of what he wants to do with this time.
He's gonna have to be able to deal with other people, and I believe that if he continues on this path, that it's gonna make his life very difficult and very lonely.
And that's when you would want to shut the door.
I love you. When he comes back, we hope that he'll have a little bit more mature attitude.
I don't think I should have to change, so that's a problem, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Have fun. I just hope she makes me proud and ends up being respectful of that family.
Peace out.
Every boy that I meet is at least cute. That's the only thing I'm asking for, is he has to be cute.
I'm David Cork, married to Dana, and we have 4 kids. Lindsay's the oldest, she's 15, and then Lainey is 12, and Harrison's 6, and then Gracie is 3. We live in Statesboro, Georgia.
I would say respect is probably our number one rule.
Say excuse me, Gracie.
Excuse me, Gracie. We don't criticize each other. We don't call each other names.
No, that's left hand. We're working on right hand right now.
Finger off.
One of our rules is just that everybody just works as a team. Everybody has assigned chores. So when they come out of the dryer, we're going to fold them and put them in the basket. Okay?
When you throw a fit or you whine about what chores you have, then you get another chore.
We are very strict when it comes to what our girls wear.
We can't wear sleeveless shirts or anything showing our midriff or shorts that are too short.
Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day.
Probably the thing that appeals to me the most about the Mormon Church are the values that they place on family.
What'd you help Mom do?
We went to China a little over 2 years ago to pick up Gracie. There's no doubt in my mind that she was meant to be here with our family.
If the teenagers coming in would rather not work as a team and would rather not treat our family individually with respect, then there will be consequences.
The new teen should definitely not drink or smoke in our house. And swearing, that's pretty bad.
What's up?
Sebastian,
Julie.
nice to meet you.
You too. When I first saw Sebastian, I just thought he was really dirty. Like, his hair was just greasy. Oh my God. Thank you.
When I first saw Julie, I didn't think anything bad, but then I actually had to talk to her. That was brutal.
So what do you think? Do you think it's gonna be like a big house? So what do you do on the weekends?
I sleep on the weekends.
There's a lot of trees. Why are you so serious?
I think monotone's more the word you're looking for.
Stop shaking your head.
You can't hold a conversation with a 4-year-old very well.
Do you think they're gonna be like Mormon or something? Or like Amish or something?
I think they're gonna be very academic people.
I was thinking that we'd probably be picking fights a lot. Fine, drop it, whatever.
Okay, guys, they should be here soon. Before the car actually pulled up, I was pretty nervous. I was nervous about what have I gotten myself into. Oh. You're excited too.
Come on in.
Okay. When I walked into the house and I saw the kids, I was kind of disappointed there were no teenage boys.
Lindsay, Lainey, Harrison. Both of them to me look like, they look like kids that I might know. Well, come on in, we'll show you around.
They're nice, kind of a little too nice. It could get interesting.
We thought we'd go over kind of what we expect so things would be clear and kind of just give you an understanding of how things work in our family.
We would say that's probably the cornerstone of what we...
Those are pretty much our rules.
We respect each other and we work as a team. Then language. We don't use cuss words in the house. And especially with the little guys.
Cussing will probably be a hard rule to live by just because those words slip out of my mouth a lot sometimes, so.
We are really particular about what the girls wear and just about the reason that we care. And it comes from 1 Corinthians, and it says, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? The temple of God is holy, which temple ye are." And that's kind of where we base why it matters to us that you kind of take care of your bodies and you dress in a way that you respect your body. We consider immodest clothing to be short skirts. Like the girls, their skirts have to touch the ends of their fingertips. The shirts have to be long enough to cover your stomach. The girls don't wear things that show their bra straps. I noticed that Julie was pretty taken back about how our family chooses to dress. And, our mouth dropped open. If you're not going to follow one of these rules, then we have what we call the consequence jar, meaning that since you're not working as a team, that's fine, we just go to the jar. And actually you're going to have an extra chore.
The family I would describe as like Bible thumper type people. I mean, it's just really cheesy and kind of dumb,
We definitely, they definitely go, we use these.
My God, I hate this.
Coming up, relations between the teens continue to worsen.
Get your butt back here. Oh, no.
It's a good jar!
Once we had talked a little bit about the house rules, we gave the kids an opportunity to go into their room and by themselves and to maybe bring anything back to the table that they had that violated those rules.
The modesty rules are ridiculous. Oh my God, should I say no, like straps? That means I can't wear that. Can't wear that. Booty shorts, not fingertip length. Oh God.
Met with them at the table, and Sebastian didn't bring anything. Holy cow, she's bearing her soul now. Julie brought her clothing out, put it on the table, and then the things that she had were not considered modest.
Not that.
Yeah, that's pretty short. And you're tall, so you have.
I know, I hate that. Not that. That's strapless too.
We might have to go shopping. I don't want you not to have anything to wear.
Whenever we wrap up our day, we always kneel around the table and have a family prayer, and then we'll go in our different directions, okay?
The rest of the week, I'm just gonna kind of lay low, you know, kind of play the shy kid card or whatever, you know what I mean? Just to stay out of the radar.
Heavenly Father, we gather around this table tonight, and we're grateful to have Julie and Sebastian in our home. We pray a blessing upon them, that they may have a good night's sleep and that they'll get the rest that they need. We pray for these things tonight in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
The modesty, that seemed to be a hot topic for her, and maybe some problems there. Hey, now your shorts, they're kind of borderline. No, I'm serious.
Are you serious?
No,
That's
listen.
serious.
Night, Julie.
Good night.
Julie, knock, knock. Go ahead and get dressed.
I'm flipping tired, and I have to wake up early. I did not feel like getting up at all.
Hey, Julie, are you coming? Okay. It's part of you living in this home is that you're going to pull your load and you're going to be part of the team. To the garden.
We plant a garden every year as a family. When we're out there together, whether we're working or playing, we're together as a family, and that's important to us. All right, if you see any trash, let's get it out.
No, this is gonna take forever.
My family loves to be outside. We love to fish together, to plant flowers together, just simple things.
You divine that one?
You can do what I'm doing, Julie. You just go around the edge.
The last place I want to be is outside doing yard work. Dirt is dirty.
Julie, what are you doing?
There are ants.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I would if there wasn't bugs.
No, really, we really do have to do this.
I don't like bugs.
I like bugs.
You like bugs? There you go.
Grab that rake over there.
Ah!
Sebastian, will you take those and put them over here?
I don't want to have to do this all day.
Just throw that pumpkin. We'll put a stack right there. Sebastian and Julie, the stuff in the back of the truck, you guys can unload all that?
He couldn't pull the truck back anymore. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly. It was another 30 feet. No, you need to carry these.
Wow, way to pull my arms out of their sockets.
That's why you put it down.
If I break a nail, it's all your fault. Oh my God.
Why did you get 15-inch long fingernails? I mean, come on.
Kind of put one in each section.
We're gonna have to put in the manure, rake it down, flatten it.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. I left them out there by themselves, trying to work together as a team, the two of them. Come on.
There are ants and stuff all up in that.
You don't want to touch a bug. You might die.
Everything about Sebastian annoys me.
Well, you don't do anything.
Oh, bitch, come on. I'm doing stuff right now.
She'd probably be the top dumbest person I've ever met. Tell me when you're done getting all 4 of those bags in there. Then I'll come and rake it.
Oh, you have to stay here. Get your butt back here and start helping. Oh, no.
They walked away. That's not teamwork. And that is a rule. So he should have to pull out of the consequence jar.
You need to get your butt outside. But I need you to pour the manure in the wheelbarrow.
In my home, we've been raised to never curse or put each other down.
Oh my God.
Julie really just doesn't follow the cussing rule.
Did I hear some language that probably wasn't?
Because he wasn't doing anything.
Take a pick.
Spread 1 bale of pine straw.
I told her, you know the rules. We went over those the first day that you were here. We talked about the language on day 1, and we're serious about it.
Oh my God. pine straw was pointy and prickly and scratchy.
Sweep that pine straw up into the bed right there. So you guys knock that one out. You guys do that one, and I'm gonna till the rest of the garden up. After Julie did take her punishment, we kind of just told everybody to jump in there, especially the little kids, and work together as a family.
Thank you, Speedy. Being in a home with younger children and being older, you have to set an example, and not cursing is a big part of that. They pick up everything you say.
Oh my God, there are bugs all over. There goes the consequence jar.
The first word out of Julie's mouth was using the bad language.
Oh, what? There goes the consequence jar.
We definitely don't let the kids do that.
Coming up, Julie pays the price. And can Sebastian shut Dad out?
What do you think about the next 5 years of your life?
I don't want to go out and talk with you.
When we were outside, I know, Julie, we talked about the language, and we talked about the consequence jar, so you got to pull.
Scrub a toilet.
I've talked to her a few times about her language.
Do I have to like clean the outside or just like the inside? The whole thing. I just don't like cleaning toilets because they're really gross. Ew. There are hairs up in here. It was like a bathtub full of pee. Like, it was like huge. And it was really yellow and just disgusting. Ew, it just went on me. Cleaning toilets has made me think a little bit about cussing, so I'll probably think twice about it next time.
Julie seems to be more outgoing, and Sebastian is a little more reserved. There's no battery under the hood. How about that? A distributor cap. So I thought, well, that'd be a good opportunity. Maybe do a little maintenance on the car, get him one-on-one. Does your car have a rotor? Rotor and cap and wires?
No.
Okay. That's not going to work in it.
I'm not a talky, touchy-feely kind of person, really. So, I mean, it's just not the way I am.
Are you going to go on a scholarship to school, you think, or is that what you're saving money for, or? Because college is expensive these days, I mean, as you know.
He's trying to, kind of get more personal with me. I don't want to go out and talk with you.
Isn't that why you're here? For me to ask you questions and you to tell me what's going on, and we try to figure it out?
I think he was just kind of pushing a little bit there. So, I mean, it was a little weird for me. Why don't we just work on the car for now, though? I mean, been talking around. I feel good about it,
He really put up a brick wall and really got defensive almost. Man, I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
I just kind of want to work on the car right now.
I walked away from that feeling I hadn't accomplished anything.
It looks great. Good job.
What a beautiful toilet cleaner.
We're gonna have our good night prayer.
You guys come around? Hope you're feeling at home and hope you feel welcome here, both of you.
I don't think I'm learning anything from them that much, other than how ridiculous they are.
Heavenly Father, we gather before Thee tonight at the close of our day, grateful for the time we've been able to spend together, and we're thankful.
It's the end of my second day here, and I'm really tired because it was a long day doing yard work. Ugh, I don't know what to say. I'm over it though. Like, whatever.
And we say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
All right.
All right, good night.
Julie and I just don't share the same idea of what is appropriate for a 16-year-old to wear. Julie and I are going to take a little shopping trip. I'm going to take you to some of the stores that are just downtown. Most of Julie's outfits that she packed would not be acceptable to wear in our house or outside of our home. Whatever skirt or shorts you have on, that it's fingertip. Like, just if things could hit you about right there. You do have a pair that's just a little bit longer.
I don't want to wear those.
I think it shows a lack of self-confidence when you want to show everybody everything you have up front. It's not just the rule, it's like kind of the principle behind it. Like I feel like I am beautiful enough that I don't have to show everything.
I don't really care what other people think about me because it's what I feel about myself.
Really, this is fun, shopping, think about it.
Woo! I'm at a point where I'm really annoyed.
Let me see what your skirt length is here, hon. Let's see. Oh, perfect, look at that. So we went shopping for some clothes that would kind of meet these guidelines that we had talked about. Okay, here we are. We started going through the racks and talked about what would be appropriate. You'd have to wear like a little cardigan or a little something. That would be a definite no. That's
a definite, it's one shoulder.
Just looks like a little too slinky. I mean, that's really revealing. Honestly, that would be a definite no. Honestly, I'm just telling you. See, that's completely see-through. Definitely like this, it would be a no. You know, you can let your shoulders throw. If it's, you know.
That would not be your shoulders, that'd be your arm. Dana thinks that not showing the shoulders is something that's modest when you cover them, and I have to disagree with that.
I mean, to me, I think you look beautiful. I think that looks really nice on you. I think it's very cute. What do you think? I love that, I think it's cute. It's kind of a fashion statement. Bye-bye, thank you so much. Julie, I'm proud of you.
Coming up.
Oh, God.
The teens find out how the Corks give back. But can they handle it?
Y'all two stop.
Sebastian, I got a project. What we're gonna do is go to a little town portal, and there's a girl that is a mom, and she has 2 children. She's pregnant with her 3rd, and the kicker is she's 17, and so you can imagine.
Wait, so she's had 2 kids already?
Yeah.
And she's 17?
Yeah. So what we're gonna go do is see if there's some service that we can provide for her.
Okay.
I've never really done volunteer work. The Corks, they're trying to teach you morals and stuff. I mean, it's like being in kindergarten.
Could there be a messier closet?
They're just extremely cheesy.
Do we get to change diapers?
I don't think we're gonna have to change diapers.
Okay.
I wanted to get them out of their comfort zone, and sometimes doing that, it causes you to reflect upon your own life.
You wanna carry this? Dana told us that we were going to this girl's house where we would be helping her clean her house, and I wasn't looking forward to that. Hello.
Jameson, this is Julie. She's got a J name.
I opened up the door, and I was appalled with what I saw. It was very dirty, and I felt really bad for the children that they had to live in something like that.
But would you say he's 2?
He's 2.5.
Okay. And how old is she?
She'll be 2 in October.
Wow.
I am a stay-at-home mother, and it's really hard because week to week or day to day, you're like, how are we gonna get diapers? How are we gonna get this? How are we gonna get that?
We wanted to do something that might be helpful towards you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you want to point us the way to dishes?
You know, I've had to watch kids before. It's hard to do anything else while you got a little baby in your hand, let alone 2 kids.
I tell you what, I'm gonna let Sebastian and Julie wash dishes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna see if there's anything I can tidy up doing.
It is really nice to have a little bit of help. Just 3 people coming in, because usually it's just me and the kids, and clean, put them to bed, clean, wake up, they mess up again.
That's getting you wet.
I don't want to say it was horrible, but I mean, it wasn't great. I wouldn't want to live that way. We did dishes, swept, we took laundry to go do.
Fresh as a daisy, they'll be folded.
We just did whatever we could do.
So what made you say have kids, or did it just happen?
I was being an unruly teenager. I'd get what I wanted, and then I decided one year that I was going to be rude and ungrateful and didn't care what my mama did for me. I wasn't happy. I was like, I'm gonna have a kid. She's like, Sasha, you're gonna mess up. You don't know how hard it is. It's hard.
Oh, so you just decided to have one?
And that's where he popped up in the picture.
Sasha's in this really unfortunate situation, and just looking at those little kids made me feel really bad.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad I didn't have to grow up that way. Oh my God.
I really do think it impacted both of them. It was a little bit more difficult for Julie. She definitely was out of her comfort zone. Sebastian got right in there and found things to do. I would ask him to wash the dishes, and he stood there and kept working on it.
I've never really hands-on impacted something like that. It felt really good, you know?
How delicious does that look? I don't think Sasha should have had kids if she was gonna have them live that way, but I feel good that I helped her out.
There we go.
It made me appreciate what I had, most definitely. Bon appetit.
I was just really proud of both of them. And just knowing that you've made a small difference in someone's life, it's so worth it.
Thank y'all for coming.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting y'all.
Gracie, should we show them your book? Can we show them? I invited the teens to come sit with me on the couch.
She knows where it is.
I wanted to share with them the story of David and I going to China and adopting our youngest daughter, Gracie. So this is the picture they sent, and it just said, "Will you accept?" Sheng Wancheng is her name. And really didn't say anything else. It just told us that she had a 3rd-degree cleft lip and cleft palate. It was important for me, especially to talk to Julie about having people love you from the inside out rather than the outside in. And I just wanted her to maybe think a little less superficially. We decided to go the special needs route and adopted a child that had less of a chance to be adopted. With cleft lip, cleft palate babies, their palate's all the way open. And so I'd feed her and, like, you know, she'd eat a banana and it would just come out, you know, everything came out of her nose. This is the note that that her parents left her with in the box. You know, she was in a little box. And that's all they wrote. You know, that's their actual handwriting. So to me, it's like our connection to her. Anyway, this was the man that found her on the steps. They left her on the steps of the orphanage.
It obviously meant a lot to Dana. She ended up crying. I mean, it breaks your heart, you know?
So they just called us into a room where all these babies were in there just screaming, and they just handed her to me, and she was just wet with urine. And her body, I mean, she was just like trembling, you know? And her clothes had so much urine on them that they bleached. When I came home, I washed them, and they bleached out. That's how much urine was on them. Okay, this is what, like, love and good food. Okay, look at that picture. So that's the day we got her. This is 10 days later. She looked like that. I mean, that's
a huge change.
It is, isn't it? You can just see it's like she almost holds her head up, you know?
I mean, just after that short of a time, you really just changed that life. A human being's life, you really changed their life.
So whenever my girls have, you know, a pimple, I'm like, don't be complaining about that because, you know, Gracie's always gonna have some scars, huh? I mean, you know, it makes you think about more of the significant things in life.
Hearing Gracie's story just made me realize to be thankful for what I have, because she's been through so much more than I have.
You know, it might seem like, oh, she's so lucky because she got surgery or she got adopted, and we just feel just the opposite. We just feel so lucky.
I thought at the beginning of the week this family was really cliched and preschoolish, but hearing the story really made me respect how much they actually care just in general, you know? Dana and Dave and really the whole family are really thoughtful, caring people. I mean, just really good people.
Coming up,
This is a letter from your mom.
Julie receives some shattering news.
Don't let that be true about you.
With Julie and Sebastian, I think the kids are starting to feel more comfortable in our home, kind of fit right in with the group.
Hey, Julie, I got a project for us. I figured since you're interested in fashion, we're gonna make something. We can make a skirt for your mom.
We could. In that case, we can do a longer skirt.
So she doesn't wear, like...
She doesn't wear short stuff.
No. I felt like she even thought, maybe I'll have a talent here. Maybe this is something that I would enjoy doing. Let's do it.
So do you just, like, dress covered because you're Mormon?
You know what? I don't think so. I really, like, believe in the principle of modesty. When I see, like, somebody dressed like like a floozy, you know. To me, I don't think they have a lot of self-respect.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you don't have to get to know me, you can just look at my body, you know? The hope that I have for Julie is that she will learn to look outside of herself and to love herself more and to feel more self-confidence. Honestly, when you go home, do you think you'll go?
I don't like when my bra shows.
Yeah.
But
what about the length? Do you think you'll ever?
Okay, the short shorts, I may consider that.
Yeah, just like a little bit longer?
Yeah.
But see, I want people to know the real you. What really counts is on the inside.
Yeah. I do understand where Dana is coming from, and I know that she's just trying to protect me.
That's good. Right there is good, because it's gonna stitch right there.
I hope that I can take what I've learned from her and maybe change the way that I have conversations with my mom and maybe talk to her on a deeper level.
More like this edge. Okay. And feed it through like that. You've done really good. I felt like it went really well. We had a good conversation, and I felt like she really learned a lot. She put the skirt together. She made it.
It's like,
I think it's cute.
ow.
Sebastian and Julie came here for a reason, but I hope that something that we did here will stick.
What up?
What's happening?
Nothing much.
What you doing?
I was sitting, chilling in my room. He came in and brought me a letter from my parents.
Leave you in peace for a few minutes.
All right. Dear Sebastian, one of the things we hope you walk away with this week is to appreciate what you have at home: respect, love, and family. The real Sebastian would never hurt another soul. That is what we hope and we pray for you. We love you with all of our hearts, Mom and Dad.
This is a letter from your mom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Just gave her some quiet time that she was able to reflect on those things that her mom wanted her to know.
Dear Julie, it hit me that you are one of the most selfish people I know. Yes, I love you more than you will ever know. I would give my life for you, but I do not like the person you are inside. I know you have a heart, but for some reason you feel it is a weakness. To be kind, respectful, and sharing. What I want you to get out of this week is to learn from the parents that may be stronger. That family is number one. The people that love you have limits too. I love you and miss you. Love your one and only mom. It hurts me to read it, that she feels this way.
So, what'd you think about it? You don't have to read it to me. I was just wondering what you thought.
It was sad.
Really?
You can read it.
So I bet it kind of hurts that she says, you are one of the most selfish people I know. You can change that. Don't let that be true about you. I watched you today in that environment. It's hard for anybody. I didn't see a selfish bone in your body. When I read the letter, I was surprised that it was so frank. And I was so glad that it was, because it gave an opportunity for me and Julie to really dig in and talk about those things that her mom had written in the letter. You feel like you take your mom for granted?
Oh, I'm sure I do.
I really felt like this may be a turning point for Julie. Thanks for sharing that.
I know I don't treat my mom with much respect, and maybe now, since I've seen the way that they respect each other, maybe I can take that back home and start respecting my mom.
Coming up.
Your mom is coming here.
Can Julie face the future without the corks?
Got a good heart in there. I know you do. I've seen it this week. Hey, Sebastian. I wanted to chat with you for a minute. Your mom and dad will be here in about half an hour.
I was excited. Glad to see my parents. It's been a while, so, it's just kind of an anxious wait.
So your mom is coming here. I think Julie knows that she has a lot of things she needs to talk to her mom about, and I think she knew that reunion might be emotional.
Can't believe my mom's coming.
excited to hear how it all went for Sebastian. I mean, I hope he learned something, and I hope he opened up enough.
He does have his reserved side. So I don't know. It'll be neat to see how he reacted in a different situation. Hey, monkey.
Hey.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. You know, I was happy to see him. I mean, it was just good to be around family again, so.
I think the only time I maybe pushed his buttons a little bit, we were working on the car and I was trying to kind of dig and find out really who he is and what makes him tick and talk to him about maybe the next 5 years of his life and what he wants to do, and he kind of, I just wish I could have gotten
Draw him out a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit.
The whole trying to bond and stuff, I mean, it was just weird for me, you know, I mean, I know you're trying to, you know, just trying to do your thing, and, you know, you meant well, but, I mean, it was just weird for me. Yeah, I'm not like that. Kind of weird for me.
What'd you do whenever he was trying to talk to you? I mean, did you just change the subject or walk away or what?
I just kind of kept quiet, you know, so.
I do think Sebastian observed the way that we talk in our family, and that we try to refrain from criticizing each other and putting each other down.
Because at the beginning of this week, I didn't believe in the way you guys were doing things, you know. I thought it was just weird, and, you know, in like the whole consequence jar, you know, I thought it was kind of almost preschoolish, you know.
All the kids are happy, the family's happy, they're good people, and it works for them.
You know, throughout the week, it found out that you guys are actually doing what works, you know, and it really works. So, I mean, I see you guys are doing that, and I'm kind of glad I, you know, kind of showed some restraint there.
One of the two things I think he'll get is maybe a little more self-restraint and a better appreciation and understanding for what he does have.
Yeah.
Are you glad you did it?
Yeah, I'm glad I did it, yeah.
No, we're really glad that you came. Like most teenagers, even though you don't feel like they're listening to you, I think somewhere in there, those things do deposit. And maybe he'll pull from that one day.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye, little guys. I definitely think Sebastian is going to walk away from this experience with a better understanding of how his actions affect other people.
Did you miss home?
Yeah, I did.
You missed your mom, right?
I missed my bed. Here, I kind of respected the way they did things, you know, and it worked out, so I'll try to respect my parents more at home.
We'll be glad to have you home.
I do hope she learns some things that maybe by somebody else and not me, because we have to live with each other every day.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
When she opened up the door and I got to see Julie again, she had a wonderful smile, and you could tell she had a good week.
There's no doubt that she's a beautiful girl, but we just talked about letting people know you from the inside out instead of, you know, through what you're wearing.
So what did you learn from the week? What do you remember the most?
Just to appreciate what I have, and to respect you, and to start doing things around the house.
It's teamwork. I'm sure that's
one of their main rules.
We had a little sewing project. I'll let Julie show you.
Yeah, I made you something.
This looks like your black skirt. Oh. That's beautiful, Julie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You like sewing?
Yeah.
What would you say was like the one thing that you would take away from the week that you really learned and that you really want to try to implement at home?
Spending time as a family.
Okay.
It's a good place to start.
It is.
We'll work on that too. I could see that she had learned a lot from the family, and I'm just truly appreciative to the family that Julie respected them enough to take something away from it. Let's go home and make it happen, Joel.
After we had some conversation with Julie and her mom, I brought all the kids down and let them say their final goodbye to Julie. And I felt impressed at that point to kneel around the table and have a prayer together. Heavenly Father, we gather around this table, thankful for the opportunity we've had to be with one another. We're grateful for this week that we've had together, and grateful we're grateful for our time with Julie, and pray a blessing upon she and her mom. I felt kind of an overwhelming feeling that she had learned something, and that she would take something away from here. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen.
My biggest hope for Julie in the future is that she will look outside of herself more often.
Bye, Gracie. I did realize that family is the most important thing, and the Cork family helped me realize that.
I love you. I hope that from staying with us, Julie will see that she has so much inner beauty.
Got a good heart in there. I know you do. I've seen it this week.
And I will definitely work harder to build a stronger relationship with my mom on a different level.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you for the week. I will.
Okay.
Overall, I hope that the love of our family that we tried to extend to Julie and Sebastian will show up in their individual families as they go.
On this episode of the World's Strictest Parents,
You do that one more time, you're gonna get in trouble.
meet the Morrisons from Atlanta.
Less of that video game playing and more reading.
Taskmaster parents,
1. Did I say 2 already?
not afraid to intervene in their children's lives.
Who is Erica? And why is she cursing? Might as well give up that cell phone.
For the next week, they'll take in 2 rebellious teens,
I'm not taking it off for anybody.
not used to towing the line,
Leave me alone, I'm doing the dishes.
I did it.
Okay, you cursing.
but can ultra-strict parents turn the teens around?
My name is Garrett Tolley. I'm 17 years old and I live in Ording, Washington. I'm just living the life as a little rebellious kid. All we ever do is, smoke weed, hang out, break, drink. It's my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I've had concerns for my son Garrett lately because he's so extremely smart. He's just not going anywhere right now. I'm telling you, you're wasting your potential. You're just so smart though, Garrett. That's what makes me sad.
During school, we have this big standardized test, and I scored the 3rd highest in the state. I could apply for a scholarship to any school in Washington for a full payment, 4 years. And I really don't want to do that kind of stuff, so I don't think I'm going to take the scholarship.
There was a time that you had you wanted to be
I wanted to be a doctor. I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm going to do tattoos and piercings.
You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
He could get a full ride scholarship to any college, but he just doesn't care.
You're like the only kid cleaning your pop pipe on the bus.
I think he needs a good kick in the ass. Brandy doesn't. She'll put up a fight, but sometimes it's easier just to say, fine.
You're grounded, Garrett.
I'm going to go, all right?
Garrett, I'm
What?
telling you, if you go, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm not going to let her live my life. I'm going to the shop.
Harry does exactly what he wants. He's not responsible. I want to help him, but I don't know what to do.
My name is Adele Beatty, and I am 16 years old. I live in Richmond, Texas. I'm a very free spirit. I don't like being controlled at all.
Ow! That's what happens when you talk to me while I'm doing something. I can't focus.
Well, it's difficult because she is so smart and manipulative.
She's like a cunning fox, I guess.
I told them I'm going to the movies. I'm really going out with my boyfriend and we're gonna go play beer pong.
My parents are pretty much just naive.
Me? I want to play.
Apparently, they get into these games called beer pong.
Everything's better when you're drunk.
She's bent on this, quote, having fun, no matter what, and doesn't even begin to think about the consequences.
Well, back in December, I woke up in the hospital.
She drank to the point that she went into a coma, and she almost died.
Do you realize what picture I have in my head and how frightened I get now? How really traumatizing that is for me as a mom? You didn't see yourself. I saw you. I saw you unconscious.
I have to get some life experiences or I can't learn.
Why does life experiences include almost dying?
I'd do anything to try to help her value her own life more. The next step is, you know, I'm going to get a call and they're going to say, we think we have your daughter here and it's the morgue. I don't know how you can get more of a worse fear than that.
I hope Garrett gets an understanding of what a little responsibility will get you.
I'm hoping out of all of this, Garrett's eyes are open.
See when I get back. I don't even know what they're getting themselves into. When I get there, life's gonna be hell.
I love you. I just hope that this is like the springboard and that she'll see her life differently from this point forward.
If they have a lot of rules, I'm not sure how I will handle that. I'm praying that I'm not going to be in hell.
I'm Andrea Morrison. I live in McDonough, Georgia. My husband is Daniel Morrison. I have a 14-year-old daughter, Tori Morrison. There's Tia, she's about to turn 6, and Daniel III is 9. We call him DJ. You're gonna be doing less of that video game playing and more reading. I'm the adult, I make the decisions, I make the rules, you'll follow the rules or else. Who is Erica, and why is she cursing?
My mom doesn't let me have any privacy. She checks my text messages. She checks my MySpace, just reads all my stuff.
Until you are out of this house, I have something to say and do with everything that you do. Everything. I'm telling you, if you do that one more time, you're gonna get in trouble. I don't like it.
Andrea's kind of the boss. That's kind of the way I feel. I was raised, my mother was real strong and real strict, and I look at my life now and I thank my mom for that.
Straighten up your bed and then pick these shoes and your dials and stuff up, okay? Okay, you want me to count? My kids know. 1, 2, 1. If I get to 3, you're in trouble. Did I say 2 already?
The minute you bend, they see weakness and they try to take advantage of you.
What was the grade? You might as well tell me now so you can just start your punishment now.
God, if I have anything below a B, I get grounded.
Where's your cell phone? Might as well give up that cell phone.
I came up with the idea of opening up Spotlight, which is a teen club where, you know, it's a place for them to just hang out and socialize. There's no alcohol being served. There's no drugs being brought in. With a teenager myself, it helps me to keep an eye on her because I'm there. The teenagers that's coming to stay in my household definitely will have to be groomed. I just don't want you looking all crazy. Those socks, go put them in your dirty clothes basket. They're gonna have to abide by my rules because I'm the adult, I'm the parent, and that's it.
When Garrett pulled up, my first impression was, oh my gosh, his ears look really weird.
Hi, I'm Garrett.
I'm Adele.
Nice
to meet you.
When I first saw Adele, I was kind of like, well, this girl seems a little too goody-goody for someone that I'd be hanging around with, but, you know, I hang around with everybody, so I mean, I might as well give her a shot.
I'm wondering what the rules are gonna be. I don't follow rules.
Yeah, I don't have rules.
Oh, I can pull up innocence so well. I am the best manipulator you will ever meet. What if we're out in the country?
Well, honestly, I'd rather have, like, cousin humping hillbillies than Hallelujah church people.
Oh, I'm gonna laugh if they tell me not to smoke. I will light one up right in their face in the doorway if they do.
The bathroom, did you finish?
I gotta sweep.
Sweet, get the broom, hurry up. I hope that they're not going to have that frame of mind to where they can do the same thing in their household and bring it into my household, because that's not gonna happen. It's not.
I'm gonna try to run this family. I'm just gonna try to make them all my bitches. When I saw the wife, I thought she was gonna be like a stuck-up, materialistic kind of person.
Adele.
Adele?
I was just really shocked. It was just like he was some little bad punk.
That's
Well, come on in. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna be going through this week?
Coming up, Adele attempts to outsmart Andrea.
You don't smoke. Definitely not in front of my face.
I don't smoke.
Do you guys smoke?
No, I don't. It's not a problem for me.
You know, it's not that we don't believe you guys, but we're gonna just go and check your bags. I think it's because me and Daniel, by owning the club, we know that kids can hide things anywhere.
You want to be completely sure the kids didn't bring no drugs, no weapons, anything like that. It's empty, so 3.
I think we're gonna have some problems with him.
Yeah, he's got...
That glue has to go. Kids get high on glue. He's gonna have to get the pat down. See.
That bitch can check my room and search my and she won't find it. I'm too good.
Wow. I found a receipt. I don't know if that's actually a lighter that she bought at the airport. She might have a lighter and some cigarettes somewhere in here. She says she doesn't smoke. She would definitely get caught if she's smoking. I just wanted to go over a couple of things with you guys. We just had a question. What is this? Is that a lighter?
I didn't think they'd go through my purse. That felt like an invasion of my privacy. Yeah.
Oh, do you have it with you?
No, they stole it.
Oh, they took it at the airport?
Yeah, they took it.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't smoke.
I don't.
What'd you use lighter for?
My sister smoked.
Did she come with you?
No. She asked me to buy a lighter for her while I was here.
To bring back home?
Yeah.
I came up with a lie so fast because I'm very good at just thinking on the spot.
I can kind of tell that it was something more going on if she was just like playing the role like too Miss Goody Two-Shoe. As far as you, we see the pack is empty, but did you already smoke the cigarettes?
I didn't even know I had those in my bag. What bag were those in?
It was on some shorts.
Those are way old.
All right.
I didn't even know I had all those lighters either.
And then do you do a lot of cutting and pasting? I work at a teen club, so I know that kids use this type of stuff like to get high.
Oh, I've never done that, no.
Okay. And then as far as the cigarettes, I mean, can you just empty your pockets just to make sure you don't have any cigarettes on you? I know it can be kind of a little tempting when you're a smoker, but back pockets.
My jeans are too tight to fit anything in.
We do a little pat down like this while we at the club.
What? They're going full-on drill instructor pat down?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna pat me down like they did Garrett.
Yeah, just take your hat off. Okay. You're good. Okay.
It's all good. They believed every word I said.
I wanted to show them that we got our eyes on you.
I feel that there's gonna be a conflict between me and Andrew because she's very set on her ways and I'm very set on mine. When you get two similar personalities in the same room, there's always a mess.
I'm a business owner. There's a lot that I have to do in a day, so I expect for you to help me around the house. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So basically what we're gonna do is clean up down here, vacuum the floor, and just straighten up. And then Garrett, Coco needs to be fed, and she needs to be walked.
Okay.
Okay.
You seriously gonna clean up right now?
I gotta take the dog on the walk.
When Andrew assigns my chores, I'm thinking it's your house. Why don't you clean it yourself? You have two hands. Shh.
I'm upstairs on the deck, and you're down here smoking a cigarette. I thought you said you don't smoke.
Oh, I do smoke.
So what was the purpose of lying?
I didn't want it to be a problem.
I'm not gonna have no 16-year-old smoking in my house.
Okay.
Or outside my house,
out.
period. So you can just put that out and you can give me the rest of the cigarettes.
I don't have any more.
Huh?
I don't have any more.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You got them right there in your pants. I knew you've been having them like all along.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna give them to you.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna give me
No,
the
I'm not.
cigarettes.
I'm not gonna give them to you.
She's looking me in my face and she's like, well, I'm not giving you the cigarettes. And I'm looking at her like, yes, you are giving me the cigarettes. And she's still like, no, I'm not. I know if you smoke one time, if you still have the cigarettes, you're gonna smoke them again. So that's just my rules. You're not gonna be
Yes,
able...
I'm gonna smoke again. That's the only way I'm gonna live in this house. I'm gonna, like, suffocate otherwise. I get very jittery and I'm a bitch.
Okay, well, I can handle being a bitch, because I could be a bitch too. So we both be some bitches up in here. Give me the cigarettes.
Oh.
I'm not gonna leave until you give them to me.
I'll stand here and smoke this cigarette, too.
You're not gonna smoke the cigarette. Definitely not in front of my face.
Okay.
I mean, at that point, she better be glad that's all I did was take that cigarette from her mouth and stomp it out on the ground because, I mean, that just took it to a whole nother level with me. If you have to sit underneath me like you're like Tia's age, my little one, you're not gonna smoke cigarettes.
I'm not giving you my cigarettes.
So, well, if you don't, that's how it's gonna be.
I was just kind of thinking, yeah, I'd like to see you try to monitor my every step.
She wasn't gonna get away from me. So what I did is I explained to her at the kitchen table that, you know, it would be better off for you just to give me the cigarettes because you're not gonna smoke them anyway. So, I mean, we can make this like really difficult or we can just like make it easy. Thank you.
Andrew's just like a broken record, and it's annoying.
Okay, and just put your bowl in dishwasher, and actually all those dishes that's in the dishwasher, if you can load them for me in that dishwasher, that'd be cool too. Okay, y'all ready to go?
When Garrett and I were done with our chores, Andrea told us that we were going over to our teen club.
You know what? When we get to this building, it has to be cleaned, nice, and perfectly for the event tomorrow.
I can't clean perfect. Oh, wow.
And here it is. This is Spotlight.
It was this 6,000 square foot teen club with trash everywhere.
I'm gonna have you sweep the floors. We're gonna have you to do the men's bathroom.
That's gross. I think Andrea gave me the gross tour just because she busted me for smoking.
We're just gonna take some gloves and just take it and just get all that out and just throw it in the trash can and we'll just clean it.
Like, I almost threw up right then and there.
Just pick it up from there and then we mop after that. I could tell right off the bat that they didn't really have a clue on how, about cleaning up and any type of responsibilities like that. I could just tell it was gonna be a long afternoon.
I need to run to the bank, so I made you a list. Lysol and spray down all the tabletops, vacuum the stage.
The windows.
The windows, inside and out, as far as you can go. Empty all the trash bags, and we'll be back probably in like an hour, okay? So I expect for you guys to be working and not playing around. No pool table, no video games, and none of that. We need to clean up.
Okay.
When I left them with specific orders to do the things that they should do, this is something that I knew would take them at least 5 hours.
They're gonna be gone for like an hour, probably like, I think it's gonna be longer than an hour. So let's like get this done really, really fast so we can play pool.
That's what I was thinking.
Man, I suck at cleaning windows.
Who puts gum on a window?
I'm about to do this the lazy way.
See, they didn't do the outside windows.
Right, I still see handprints all out here.
This looks
Coming up.
It's all smeared over here.
Will the teens convince Andrea that her nightclub is clean?
I'm not.
I
did it.
Okay, you cursing. You cursing. What's up?
She can't figure out how to make the vacuum work, but other than that, it's all good.
We've only been gone like an hour. Usually we're here cleaning this building like 4 or 5 hours.
You do outside, you see the outside still. I see fingerprints all outside.
Are there fingerprints on the outside?
This looks, there's like, it's all smeared over here.
What did you use?
She used a sponge and I used paper towels.
The what?
Sponge?
She's using a sponge. That's just like, Tia knows better than that, and she's only 6. Look at the table. You were supposed to wipe the tables. What is this?
If they don't like how we're doing things, then they can do it themselves.
This is what we do to run our business. But now, it's like we're starting back over from square root 1.
So you said you didn't know how the vacuum works?
Okay, get to it. Sweep the floor, mop the bathroom floor.
I'm not. I did it.
Okay, you cursing. You cursing.
Well, I'm angry. I mopped and you don't
curse at
believe me. When she came in and started freaking out on me, I was pissed.
What do you have there to clean the window?
Windex and a paper towel. To clean the window.
No, that's not. That's not blue. Blue Windex.
Thank you.
Take the outside.
This isn't done right. This isn't done good enough. You.
When I tell you to do something, you need to do it and do a good job and do your best and don't slack off on it. They're just gonna be here until it's done. I have no problem with it. I'll stay here. There's nothing we can do. I have an event tomorrow. There's no way that my facility is gonna look like this, so. Uh-oh.
What? Did you burn a hole in my shirt?
Tonight is an event that we're gonna have at Spotlight, so they have to be presentable for business. We got the shirt iron, we got the jeans iron, just about there. So, you know, just me being a business owner and in the way that I would have my kids looking, there's no way that I would have them at the club with all the piercings. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to, at least for tonight, while we're working, we'll have to take them out.
Is there any way we could, like, get around that? Like, put me where I'm not in front of people, or?
No, you're gonna be everywhere.
You're gonna be around people everywhere. I mean, it's nothing against you, but we wouldn't hire anybody that had that in their face.
To me, your appearance, you know, on the outside is just as important as a person knowing, you know, how you are on the inside. Okay, what about the ears?
What's up with the ears?
I don't know what we can do about the ears.
Well, take one of them out and let me just see.
What one?
It doesn't fan out like that.
Okay.
Oh, I just smelled something.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Don't tell me that, because I don't want to smell our whole puke.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't it smell like a rotting carcass on a hot day? He got a whiff of the dying flesh smell that is my gauge, and they will never make me take those out again. He almost puked, and I almost cried laughing. It was sweet.
Okay. Kind of nauseous.
We'll let it air out a little bit.
When I got a little close to look at it, the smell kind of hit me, and it was like unbearable. I don't think I've ever smelled anything that bad in my life.
I'd rather for him to look like that than for me to have to endure that smell.
It's an epic win for Garrett.
Okay, you guys, we're about ready to go. This is like work tonight, so it's not about trying to, no.
I was just some of my mad dance moves.
Tell them what we have to do tonight, Tori.
Work. I think Adele and Garrett will be surprised. They're gonna have to work and stay behind the counter.
Good, jeans and shirt ironed. If they work and do what they're supposed to do, then I'll allow for them to, you know, a certain part of the night to have their free time. You know, the one last thing we have to have you do is get those out.
I feel so naked.
Wow, you look so different.
I feel naked. Well, at first I had to do the coat hanging job, and that job sucked. It felt like I was in solitary confinement. It was terrible. Andrea kind of just kept coming over and like walking. It was miserable.
My first responsibility when I was in the club working was to go behind the snack bar.
Garrett and Adele would work everything from cleanup to snack bar to coat check. So I went back there and was like, hey, you know, you're done. Go have some fun.
It was awesome that we can just like kick back for once, because like last time we worked there, it was just all work and no play.
What did y'all think?
I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I've never been to like...
I want to dance more. I barely got warmed up.
I cannot believe you was out on that, and I really couldn't believe that you were out there on the dance.
I couldn't believe it either. They grabbed me. I was just walking out to see what she was doing.
Andrea lets loose sometimes, and I got to see her funny side. She finally chilled and just laid back and let us relax a little bit, let us be teenagers.
Then we're gonna get headed out.
Coming up.
Show the attitude and do what you're supposed to do.
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't raise your voice at me.
Andrea and Adele are back to square one.
You better chill out. I'm serious.
Me and Adele went to play tennis. And I jumped the fence and opened the gate up.
Awesome. We didn't ask for permission to go play tennis. We just kind of left the house.
I gave them their chores to do. Okay. And then they thought they would be able to go and have a fun game of tennis. It just didn't work like that. You know, you have to finish your chores first. So I had to go let them know to come on back and finish doing what you have to do. Y'all forgot y'all have chores and stuff y'all need to do?
We gotta do some chores, I guess.
What we need you to do is empty the dishwasher and put your dirty dishes that you messed up into the dishwasher so we
I
can
got
get
you.
those clean. Huh?
I got you.
What's up with the attitude?
I'm tired, okay?
You're tired? What have you done?
I'm tired.
What have you done that you...
All the around your house. You haven't done anything. You just make us do everything, but whatever, we're doing it.
What have you done that's just so much?
We do all of your chores.
All my chores?
Adele just starts freaking out about how she's doing all of Andrea's chores, and it was just crazy.
The attitude, you can kill it.
Yeah, off.
You can come on this way.
People get under my skin, I can be a bitch.
I need for you to go outside, and that trampoline that's out there, we need to get that, like, undone.
When Andrea gave me all those chores, I was just like, you know, I'll just go out and do what she asked for now and try to look like I'm doing my best to be good.
I mean, what's wrong with the attitude of there?
You not see me doing your chores? I'm doing them, so just shut up and leave me alone.
Who are you telling to shut up?
You!
Don't tell me to shut up again.
Okay, then leave me alone. I'm doing the dishes.
Go downstairs and look in your room.
My room is clean.
There's clothes all over the place. The bed is still a mess. In the downstairs theater room is a mess.
Fine, I'll clean it up.
You ate, you left your dishes in the sink. I don't even pick up behind Tia, and she's 6 years old.
All right, I'm cleaning it.
So just kill the attitude and do what you're supposed to do.
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't raise your voice at me.
Don't get in my face.
Don't raise.
Get out of my face.
When Adele was cursing, especially in front of Tia, you know, I just felt like taking a bar of soap and just squishing it in her mouth.
Put your off.
You better chill out. I'm serious.
I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
not your mama.
I know.
I'm not your mama. That's the point. Finish cleaning that up. I was just really disappointed that Adele threw that fit because that was just pure disrespect. Wow, you broke that down pretty quick.
Yep.
You ain't playing around, huh? Okay, here's some bags for the grass. So when you're done, just let me know.
Okay.
I did feel like I could have had different ways of expressing how I felt without cursing in front of her and Tia. Sometimes you just have to recognize where you're wrong and I need to grow up.
Ice cream?
And a birthday cake.
No, not in a birthday cake, but
Hey,
some
Andrea.
birthday cake.
Hi, Tia.
Hi.
I wanted to apologize for being disrespectful in your house. I realized that wasn't right of me. I should have had more self-control. And I especially apologize for my language in front of little Miss Tia. And I'm sorry, Tia, for being a bad example to you.
Do you accept your apology, Tia?
Yes.
You do?
Wanna give me a hug, Tia?
Yes.
Give me a hug? Ah! You didn't tackle me.
You look so cute.
It's okay. Believe me, I understand what you're going through. I really do. When she apologized, I think, you know, she really meant it.
And anything you need help with tonight, I'm more than willing to help you with.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay.
Well, I think we were both on the same page for the first time.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Coming up.
After our little conversation, I just feel like it's a good time.
Will news from home transform Adele?
She was just kind of like, eyes bucked open, like...
Did you say food's ready?
Yeah, you can eat, you can grub, you can grub.
From day one, when I met Garrett, I just wanted to see where his head was. So I figured it was a good opportunity to sit him down and just talk to him. What's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. How's your day?
Pretty good.
Are you currently in school?
I go back to school when I get back.
How are your grades for that?
You know how every state has their big, statewide standardized test?
Mm-hmm.
And I got the 3rd highest score on the math one in the state.
In the state?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's incredible. You ever thought about trying to get a scholarship or anything?
I already qualified for a scholarship.
Really? What school?
Any college in Washington.
Wow.
But I don't want to follow up on that.
That's one thing I wish I would have jumped on right after high school was college, man. I didn't care for school that much. I always said I was going to go back to school, and I never did. Now, I'm kicking myself. I just started working right off the bat, and when I got laid off when I was 34, 35, it was like being your age again. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna apprentice for piercings first and then learn the trade of tattoos and everything afterwards. I'm gonna go work under somebody for like a year or whatever, and then I'm gonna try to open my own shop.
He seemed stuck on just the tattoos, like he didn't have initiative for the schooling, so I wanted to give him another perspective of it and let him talk to a local tattoo artist. There's a place over here by Spotlight, if it's a tattoo place, we could stop up there and talk to the guy about it. If you have any questions for him, like another opinion. Mm-hmm. You'd be interested in that?
Sure.
Check the place out.
How you guys doing?
Hey, James,
Pretty good.
how you doing?
Pretty good.
I don't think Garrett gave it, much thought of how hard it would be to do what he really planned on doing.
What kind of experience do you have in the business or familiarity with any of the tattoo shops?
I go on weekends to my buddy's tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Is it hard to get your own business going, like when you first start out?
So a lot of the piercers aren't really making a lot of money. A lot of them are dual. They tattoo and pierce.
That's what my plan was.
You have artistic skills?
I'm a decent artist. I'm not like the greatest, but I'm decent.
Just real hard to get into an apprenticeship or into a shop unless you got real good art skills and stuff.
He's got an opportunity to go to school. He can get a full scholarship to go to a college.
Oh, really? I would take it, because once you get the education under your belt, you can make bigger choices, whether, you want to do the piercing or the tattoo, or you want to move on to other fields. If you don't have the education, you don't have that choice. If you have any more questions or anything like that, we'd be happy to talk with you more, help you out if we can.
You got to take advantage of every opportunity you're given in life, and I just hope he does that, because he could have a bright future. After me and Garrett returned home, I had a letter from his mom, and I decided that, it might be the push that he needed. Hey, what's going on, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What? No way. My mom wrote me a letter?
Yep. I'll leave you alone to read it.
Garrett, I hope you're staying out of trouble this week. We love you very much. It concerns me that you haven't found your passion for life that will drive you to success. I got this letter from my mom saying all the things that I've done that have disappointed her. You're such a bright boy with an electric personality, but son, sadly that isn't enough to get you through life. It hurts me when you don't respect me enough to tell me where you're going. It hurts me when you don't appreciate how hard I work to give you what you have. I didn't think it affected my mom as much as it did. I hope you figure out that the path you are on will lead you nowhere. You're worth more than that. I love you, son, and I'll see you soon, Mom. If my mom were here right now, I'd tell her that I never meant to hurt her feelings when I didn't have any drive in life, and that, I'm sorry.
I got a letter from her mom, and I think it's a really good time for her to maybe read it. After our little conversation, I just feel like It's a good time for you to read it. It's actually a letter from your mom. I'm just gonna leave you with it.
Dearest Adele, today my heart is heavy but hopeful. I feel sad that we'll not be together this week, but much more than the missing you is the depth of grief for what brought us to this separation. The letter I got from my mom was really sad. I knew how much she was hurting, but I just never heard her express it. Abusing yourself over time will catch up with you, and whatever potential you were intended to have will no longer be possible. It was very hard for me to hear those words and to think of all the things that I do that worry her to death. It makes me feel really bad. The Adele I know and love is a person of great intelligence who is loyal and loving, but who has yet to learn to trust the ones who love her most. Feel my love, sweetheart, for it will follow you wherever you go. Hugs, Mom. If my mom was here right now, I'd tell her that I'm working on changing.
Coming up,
That really hurt me.
Adele tries to face her future.
You wrote me a letter that showed me how much you cared about me, but you never show it.
This week, it just showed me how teenagers go through a lot and just remembering when I was a teenager. And so when Tori gets a little older, I can look forward to how I need to work with her to make sure she's going in the right direction. Well, I guess you can get your stuff. Your mom and your dad is coming here. They'll be here shortly.
Like here?
Yeah. They're coming here.
I wanted to wait till I got home to talk to my parents because I was just gonna think about what I was gonna say on the flight home. I think I finally worked past my issues and gained a respect for Andrew that I didn't have before. I got my sunglasses.
So I guess you're gonna be leaving probably in a little bit. And are you sad?
Kind of.
You are for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I think I've learned a better respect for someone other than myself and learned to think about the situation from both sides.
Right.
Which is often difficult for me.
Right. So you're gonna use those skills when you get back home?
I think I can, and I think I will.
You will? Oh, that's good.
Once we broke through the ice and I listened more, we really did make progress in connecting while I was here.
What's up, man?
Not much.
Well, we got a surprise for you. Your mom will be here in like 20 minutes.
That's sweet. That's awesome. I don't know, it's crazy that my mom's just right down the road. I mean, I'm so excited to see her. This is my one chance to do something big. And it would mean the world to my mom if I did it.
I hope that Garrett got a little bit, a sense of responsibility.
Hopefully, he respects his mom a little bit more, a lot more after this.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see him.
Hey, Mom.
How are you?
Coming here, it made me realize that how important family really is. How you doing?
I was just worried that Garrett would have been really disrespectful to the family, because I know how he treats me sometimes.
How do you discipline Garrett as far as the rules and, you know, making sure he does what he's supposed to do?
It's hard for me to be the bad guy. I really have a hard time with that, and that's probably why Garrett's here, because I've been more the friend than the parent.
Just stay on him as far as laying down the rules and kind of sticking to them.
And we all know he is kind of lazy, but he's too smart to be lazy. Hopefully he's learned that. Being lazy isn't an excuse for anything.
And then I got your guys' letter, and you know, it said that I don't like follow through with anything and I'm not passionate about anything, so I figured, why not start with school? I think I'm gonna get that scholarship.
He's really a good boy. He's got a good heart.
It's a lot of hard work, but if you got the right tools, it'll pan out for you.
Maybe you can come back and go to Georgia State or something like that, you know?
I was excited when he decided that he wants to go to school because I never thought that that would change. I'm really proud of him. I'm glad you changed your mind about school because it's a good thing. I love you.
Love you too, Mom. Overall, this experience has taught me, that I can't just skate by in life and drink and smoke weed. I mean, I gotta dedicate time to getting a degree so that I have something going for me in life.
Bye, Garrett.
Bye.
So much.
See ya.
I think it was good that someone else outside of our family and friends gave him a little kick in the ass to go ahead and start focusing on what he wants to do.
Well, I'm excited that he's motivated to change, so I think it's been a positive experience for him.
I really hope is that she quits trying to outsmart everybody to get her own way.
The biggest thing that I would hope her behavior's changed in is that she takes a moment to really look at herself.
Hello?
Hi. Andrea had a really approachable style with how she parented me. We connected more, and I listened more, which is not something I normally do at home.
Come on in, have a seat. With her, you have to really, really kind of put your foot down and don't let her put the little sad goo-goo eyes on and pout the little lip out.
I know, she's...
You gotta kind of just look beyond that and say, you know what I'm doing, to benefit her, and I have to stand my ground.
And Dale, you tell me, what has your experience been like here?
I see that her daughter has a respect for her mom and her dad that I want to have, and they have a relationship together. I mean, for me, that really hurt me that you wrote me a letter that showed me how much you cared about me, but you never show it.
I do care about you, though, I really do. And I'll work on that.
You need to be a part of the solution with helping all of us be able to have more time. Do you want to be part of the solution?
Yeah, I do.
With Adele, her parents definitely have to try to sit down and talk to her sometimes and see where she's at and what page she's on and how to help her to benefit her.
Give me a hug.
I'm gonna really miss Garrett and Adele. After this experience, I think they really learned.
Bye.
Bye.
She really wakened up to how much her life really matters, and I don't even know how to describe how powerful that was. It was a magic moment. I'm proud of you.
This episode of the World's Strictest Parents.
Grab that black tub.
Meet the Hughes from Christmas, Florida. Cattle ranchers who believe families should pull together.
1, 2, 3.
For the next week, they'll take in 2 teens who refuse to be team players.
I'm not doing any of it.
You're doing 4 now.
You're doing 4.
But will a week of rural discipline
I'm done with this till they come back.
You sit your butt down, and you better not get off of it.
get them back on side with their families?
Everybody makes mistakes.
My name's Jacob. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Glendale, Arizona. Walk over there, turn the door handle, open it, and leave. No one ever tells me what to do. I'm gonna stand here, now leave, so I can watch TV.
Jacob's main chore is to keep his room straight. It's like pulling teeth to try to get Jacob to do anything.
I'll help you eventually.
By then, it will probably already be done.
Then it gets done.
If I keep pushing him, he'll go out and smoke.
I smoke about 10 a day.
I want all my kids healthy.
No one's gonna be healthy. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone's gonna do what they want. Just leave it alone.
Jacob changed a lot. I think it's because his father wasn't in the picture. There was no one there really stable for him.
My dad's a straight up.
My biggest fear for Jacob is that he's not following the right way to succeed.
I'm Tyler, I'm 17, and I'm from Anaheim, California.
Not shutting off my phone. Watch me. I dare you. You're not shutting off my phone.
My parents drive me crazy. They don't understand anything.
Where is your logic? I don't even know what that word means. Go back to school and you will. I don't want to go back to school.
It kind of breaks my heart because she's got so much potential. It hurts to see her go down that road.
I want my daughter back, is what I want.
Back? Where did I go? I've smoked weed. I've done acid. I've done shrooms. As of today and tomorrow and this weekend, all I am concerned about is partying. It's so much fun. Go ahead and drug test me, because the only thing that's going to be in my system is weed.
If Tyler doesn't change, I see her ending up in jail or in a hospital.
Be good.
Bye-bye.
I really hope that Jacob has a lot more appreciation for the things he does have and his family.
I don't like rules, and I think if this family has rules, I'm just gonna say off.
Bye. I hope Tyler learned some respect for her mother and me.
And come back with a better attitude.
I'm hopeful for that, too.
This new family is definitely going to have a hard time with me if I don't like their rules.
I'm Pat Hughes, and this is my wife, Holly, and our 4 girls. Emily, who is 17, Natalie, who is 13, Avery, who is also 13, and this is Addison, who is 5. And we live in Christmas, Florida. Right now, I want you to go grab that black tub and pull it into this pit, the corral pin. I'm a 4th-generation beef farmer. I'm also a 2nd-generation firefighter. While I am starting to measure this out, start nailing off the wire. Being a fireman has probably helped me be a better dad.
2 hands. There you go. Pat is more of the disciplinarian. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm the one who makes the rules, but he's the enforcer.
Because of your spacings being off, give me a lap with the slosh pipe on the softball field. Well, the slosh pipe is a piece of PVC pipe, and it's halfway filled with water.
Did you make your bed this morning? Nope. They know if it doesn't get done, they get a punishment, which means an extra chore. You think you're gonna remember to make your bed tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody chips in.
Got it?
That's how a family works. Empty the dishwasher, put all this stuff away. Clean the toilet. Good.
If we've got cows in the pens, then we have to make sure the pens are clean.
The one thing that the teens coming here need to know is that they do not want to cross my husband, Pat.
And hustle up there and open that gate. There's no free rides here.
Let's go help Daddy build the fence.
Jacob. And Tyler. My first impression of Jacob, I thought he was probably 12. Well, this is it.
I'm psyched that I got paired up with a pretty cute girl. I didn't want to look at no ugly girl the entire time.
I'm not liking the looks of this. Where are we? Like, what is this? This family is gonna be crazy strict. Just look at this place. What else is there to do other than be strict?
So, Em, what do you think about the teens coming?
Them not to want to do anything.
What's gonna happen if they don't listen?
Get in trouble.
They're gonna get in trouble.
Oh my God. What did I get myself into, man?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go see.
Let's go see.
Oh my God.
It's all girls.
Are you serious? Look at the dad. He looks like a straight up. When I saw the dad, it reminded me of the Incredible Hulk.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
First impression of the teen boy was 110 pounds of attitude. I didn't know how he could tote it all.
I'm Mr. Pat.
I'm Tyler. Mr. Pat was just so stiff and scary looking.
Hi, I'm Miss
Jake.
Polly.
I'm
Let's go
Tyler.
with this
Tyler,
one.
nice to meet you.
All right, Jake.
This is
Nice to
Addie.
meet you.
This looks like a strict family. These kids look miserable.
We're gonna go inside real quick, so bring your stuff and come on up the front door.
The first thing that we wanted to do when the kids got here
All right, come on in. Put your suitcases there, please.
was go over our house rules with them. It teaches the kids right from wrong.
Everyone around here chips in. This is not a sit on the couch kind of place. There is absolutely no lying, no smoking, and show respect to the people in our home. And then there's no cussing and no back talking.
When he was talking to us about the rules, I thought this guy was gonna be a pain in my ass.
So you're going to sign that we have gone over these rules.
The fact is that even though I signed this rules paper, signatures don't mean anything. They can shove it up their for all they want.
Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the trust issue. Do you have anything in your bags? Cigarettes?
Tyler's face was like, oh no, she knew she was in trouble at that point.
Do you have anything in your bag? Okay. What do you have in your bag?
Nothing.
Okay, well, let's get it out and let's look at it.
He didn't say, do you have anything in your pockets or in your possession on you? He just said your bags. So I told him the truth.
Who packed this?
I did.
Good.
I don't fold clothes.
Now, why don't you come over here for me? I haven't checked what you got in your pockets. Let me see what's in your pockets, little brother. Let me see that. What's in this one? Okay. You really brought cigarettes into my home?
Yes, I did.
This is going in the trash.
We found the tin of cigarettes. Jacob started off on the wrong foot with me.
That dude ripped up my case. He threw away my lighter. He ripped up all my cigarettes. He has no right to take my away.
Nothing in here I'm gonna find?
Really? You smoke too?
Thank you for being honest. That goes a long way. All right, so while you and I go do our lap, why don't you get her situated, and then we'll be back.
I'll show you to your room.
The slosh pipe looks simple and harmless, but it's half filled with water, and so the water goes from end to end, and it is incredibly tough to hold.
You're gonna give me one lap. You're gonna walk from here all the way around. Now, you being a skater, you should be pretty strong.
I use my legs.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a lap all the way around. All right, hold up right there.
Right now, I hate Pat. He's a bitch.
Hopefully, you'll never pick that up again.
I think Jacob will think twice about lying to me again.
Your daughter killed these?
Yeah.
How mean. And you got them beheaded?
Yeah, they stuff them.
I'm living in a slaughterhouse for a week.
Get on some work clothes and then come downstairs, okay?
I'm definitely jetting tomorrow. I don't even want to know what we have to do.
Coming up,
Tyler, sit in the rocking chair until I tell you to get up.
the teens push back.
Hit the field.
No,
Go.
no.
But can they win the sit-out?
I'm not doing those laps.
Good morning.
Rise and shine. Good
Time to
morning.
get up.
When we woke the kids up this morning, I didn't really know what to expect. Jake. Jake.
Morning.
Rise and shine, son. Hop up. But they were downstairs in less than 10 minutes, dressed ready for the day.
All right, so today we get to do something exciting. It's time for us to plant our garden.
We do the vegetable garden and it's fun because it's like when you bring it inside and like you realize that you grew it. It's pretty cool.
I don't really like planting gardens.
Look at me, Jake. What I want out of you today is to stay positive, all right?
People don't like positive stuff every single second, especially planting a garden.
Just get your gloves and we'll meet back at the garden. So let's go.
And just get everything pulled up.
All right, we're gonna make a pile out there, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it into compost when we're done.
You have to get out all this stuff?
Yeah.
It's hot. I don't want to pick dead weeds and bushes, and those love bugs are always mating each other and landing on you. It's disgusting.
You guys keep at it for a minute. I'm gonna go check on Avery.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
This is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Planting a garden
Yeah.
is retarded.
Like, go buy your own vegetables. They're only like 69 cents.
I know, right? I'm done with this till they come back.
Tyler and Jake started cussing when my parents left. That made me feel like they were disrespecting me.
That thing sucks. stupid.
When I came back out, I asked Natalie, was there any rules broken? And she said, oh, there was a lot of swearing going on.
Are you having a bad attitude?
No, I didn't even say anything.
When I was gone, you didn't say anything?
What did I say?
I don't know, I'm asking.
Oh, I've just been doing this.
Rules are still rules, whether I'm here or not.
I've been doing this.
Are you gonna backtalk? Jake.
No.
Look at me. Go do the slosh pipe.
Wow, really?
The backtalk was getting to a point where things were getting a little bit out of control.
One time around above your head.
Wow.
That's 2.
Oh my God. Miss Holly has no reason to tell me how to act. Ridiculous. Do I really have to do 2 laps?
Do you think you've learned your lesson?
Yeah.
Can we go back in there and have a positive attitude?
Sure.
All right, come on.
Every single day, day in and day out, you work. And I'm out here, and you make me want to carry a pole around a softball field.
Jake.
What?
Lose the attitude.
Never.
Excuse me?
I said okay.
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know, it's just funny what he's saying.
It had me concerned by the tone which the teens were talking to my wife, so I kind of hustled over there to see if she needed some help. All I hear is your attitude when I'm walking out the barn. Are you kidding me? That's not flying at my house. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
You owe her an apology.
Sorry, Miss Holly.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Easy with the attitude. I'm not having the talk, Tyler.
I was working. I don't
Are
know
you
why.
back-talking me now?
Can I just say something before you
No.
think I'm back talking?
No, because you are. Okay? You hit it.
No, what I don't understand is how whenever
Go.
something happens, you always think we're back talking, but we're just trying to explain
You're
to you,
good.
and then
That's
you
one.
say slosh pipe. The slosh
That's
pipe doesn't
2.
work. The slosh pipe is stupid, and
That's
you should do
3.
the slosh pipe. I'm not doing any of it.
You're doing 4 now.
You can do the slosh pipe.
You're doing 4.
You're doing 4.
That's 5.
You're doing 5.
Okay, you know what? Tyler, turn around, go to the front yard, sit in the rocking chair, and you're there until I tell you to get up. These teens have survived by debating and arguing with their parents. That's not gonna happen here. You are not gonna talk to her like that again. Do you understand me?
I don't understand how I was talking to her.
Hit the field.
No.
Go.
No. Mr. Pat's a big-ass guy. He's really intimidating, and he's trying to be a tough guy.
You sit your butt down, and you better not get off of it. Tyler, come here. This is where you sit until you do your laps.
Okay. I'm not doing those laps.
You either do the lap, or you will sit here until your mother comes and gets you on Saturday.
Okay, but if I do the lap, my shoulder's gonna pop out of place.
No.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well. I thought sitting on second base was a better option than walking with a slosh pipe, because if I walked with the slosh pipe, it would prove that he wins the argument.
I'm so hot and tired from sitting in this stupid chair in front of the house in the sun.
What you doing?
I'm sorry for being disrespectful.
Thank you. You need to go do your
5. I really have to do 5.
That's what he said.
I was really proud of her for that. I know that that took a lot for her to come and say.
Tyler's walking around with the slosh pipe. I just feel like I don't know why she gave in.
It's very frustrating, you know, that on both our parts. As a young girl, young adult, gonna be very soon, you don't have much time left. I really want you to learn how to be respectful. All right. Finally, she realized what was right, and she did the right thing, and I'm proud of her for that. All right, so where are we at?
1 lap.
No, where are we at? Where are me and you at?
The softball field.
It's not really what I'm looking for. The reason you're over here is because of your attitude and your language. And my question to you is, are you ready to live by my rules?
I guess since I'm gonna be sitting here the entire time, I guess I am gonna do the lap, and I guess I'm gonna follow your rules. It was really boring out there, just sitting there on a base. I'll just do it.
That boy's got a long road.
Coming up,
Oh my God.
can the teens adjust to life on the ranch?
Who wants pigs, man, except for bacon?
Good morning, guys. Time to get up.
What's up, sunshine? Before we eat, we gotta feed the cows. So if we're gonna eat, they need to eat.
They're cows. They're all like 500 pounds. They're not gonna die if they don't eat before us. Will they attack me if I'm afraid of them?
I hope not.
What? Okay.
All right, come
That's
on.
crazy.
Let's get to work. We're gonna start emptying the bags one at a time in the troughs. Pick it up.
I'm half asleep, and I had to pick up this, like, 25-pound bag to feed some cows that I barely even know.
All right, let's go up to the house, wash up, and we'll have some breakfast.
It's actually pretty cool having someone cook breakfast for a family and everyone's sitting down together. We don't eat breakfast at my house.
Thank you, Mom.
Today we have to get a pig pen built.
I thought he was absolutely crazy.
We have pigs coming, so we have to get it built. We have a lot of work to do today, but I'm confident that by the end of the day, we'll have the pen built. All right, let's go to work. Get your gloves. You see these big poles? We're gonna put small poles in between each one of them, okay? And we're gonna wire that all in. Come here, Tyler, we're gonna start with you. You go in the ground, you pull this out, pull it down. You start on that. All right, Jake, let's go get some poles. All right? Keep going, doing good.
This is a man's job.
Retarded. I hate doing all this work. It's not like I'm gonna go back to the city and say, who needs a pig pen built? Huh? Anybody? Who wants pigs, man, except for bacon?
Normal people don't live like this.
Right now, I've gone from mad to angry, and the next step will be pissed off.
You gonna try the pole, or do you think it's too heavy for you?
Way too heavy for me.
You sure?
Yeah, I swear those poles are heavy for
I
me.
think you can do it.
Do you think I can lift this?
Might do something you didn't think you could do.
That thing weighs more than me for sure.
Come down to the very end.
I'm only 110 pounds.
All right.
This is probably 190.
Squat down with both legs. Get underneath of it. Up. Get under it. Push it. All I'm doing is holding it for you. Push it up. Okay. Now spin it. I'm gonna hold it and you can spin it. You did it. Good job.
I'd rather be skating, chilling with my friends, smoking cigarettes, and skating wherever the we want. Oh my God.
Go. That is a wrong word to say, my friend. Go.
I think Jacob really doesn't care. He just does what he wants, literally.
I think Jacob's attitude is constantly popping up because he doesn't know how to handle a situation. And so he reverts back to get angry and have a bad attitude.
Gotta really watch your mouth. You hear me? All right, I don't want to do this again. I'm tired of watching you walk. You gotta be tired of walking by now.
Not really.
Okay, well then go do it again. This time, whatever above your head.
Wow, really? I had no idea that I was gonna get another laugh just for answering a question. Kidding.
Seriously, is this really what we want to keep doing today?
No.
Okay, let's have a good attitude. Do you understand why that you're doing it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to work.
Jacob's attitude has become his personality. And I'm not real sure that we can break through it, but we're gonna try.
Is your daughter getting the pig?
Yeah, that means we gotta really hurry.
Looks good, guys.
Doesn't it? Aren't they good?
Who would ever imagine the kids from the city building a pig pen?
Oh my God. Did that thing get in there by itself?
I don't like it.
But getting this hog pen built takes a lot of weight off my mind. They did a great job.
Do you know how long bacon would be if you made it into one long bacon strip?
I've never seen a pig this big.
I've
Ever.
never even pet a pig before.
I thought pigs were little and short.
I don't like making the pig bin, but after thinking about that, it's helping like an animal live somewhere instead of being on the streets. I thought it was pretty cool.
I want you guys to know what you did today was great. And I am very proud of you. From where you came from to being able to build a pen that could house a 500-pound pig, you should be very proud of yourselves for what you've accomplished. High five.
I saw that they are capable of working. They just don't like authority that makes them work.
Hey, Jake. Why don't you go ahead and turn the water off, shut that in. Come on inside for a minute. Today, I got a letter from Jacob's mom. I was hoping when Jacob got the letter that it would really touch him and open his eyes to what might be some problems. I'm gonna give you a letter.
I'd finally gotten a letter from my mom, and I did not know what to expect. Dear Jacob, I know things have been hard, and I wish I could have made it easier for you, but unfortunately, I can't. It hasn't been easy trying to raise 3 of you by myself and on very little income. I try to help you, but when I say something, you always think I'm yelling at you or chewing you out, and it hurts. If I harp on something like you're smoking, it's because I love you. I worry about what it's doing to your health and your mood. I want to see you grow up and achieve your dreams, and I believe that you can. If I lose you, it would tear me apart. I really hope you can learn to change now before it is too late. I love you lots, Mom. It makes me kind of sad, but I don't know how to express it, so.
What part of it made you sad?
It's about her telling me how much she loves me.
That she believes in you
Yeah,
and she has faith in you.
yeah.
What do you think some of her frustrations are?
Me smoking and my attitude.
I believe Jacob is hearing everything we're telling him. But his emotional training has always taught him to shut down. And you love your mother?
Yeah,
And do you want to hurt her?
no.
What do you think the #1 thing you could do to help out?
It's by quitting smoking.
You think that's really the biggest thing?
No, just my attitude.
Yeah.
Just basically with him sitting there, it does feel like I have a dad.
Want to make some cookies?
Yeah.
Do you do this at home?
Yeah, I don't cook, but I like to bake.
You like to bake? We'll come sit down and wait for the cookies. Pat and I wanted to talk to Tyler some more and see if we could help her to see that she has value so that she can make better choices.
One of the things you've learned this week is what?
Respect.
The thing that I hope that you can come away with is that who can you change?
Myself.
Right. And I see you light up when you accomplish things. You put the fence together with the hammer and staples better than some of my girls who do it all the time. What did that feel like when you controlled yourself and you did new things and you challenged yourself and you accomplished those goals?
Okay.
You learned something about yourself, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You learned even though something is challenging, you can
Still do it.
still do it. That's something about you that I'm really proud of you for. I think you've sold yourself short a lot of times. I know that you're capable, and I think you may have picked up on some of that too.
I know like what the right choices are, I just don't make them.
Right.
It's hard making them when like all my friends around me are doing it.
My instant first thing is, if you can't change them, what do you change?
Myself,
And what might that cost you?
losing some friends,
Because who's more important, your friends or you?
myself.
Don't ever forget that. Please, please, please don't ever forget you're valuable.
I probably do have a lot of potential, but I never really apply it.
I'm really rooting for her, and I want to give her all the support I can. I hope that what I've tried to tell her will sink in so she can live her life.
Coming up, Pat and Jacob search for common ground.
You ever fixed a skateboard before?
Yeah, used to build them.
You used to build them?
And Tyler breaks down.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Hey, Tyler, can I get you to come out and sit with me for a minute?
Yeah.
Tyler's mom had sent a letter, and I'm really hoping to kind of see the other side of the story. I have a letter from home, and I'd like to sit here and read it with you if you don't mind.
You can sit here, it's fine.
Okay.
I was feeling nervous because I didn't really know like what he had to say. Tyler, I don't even know where to begin. Tyler, I love you so much. Not only are you my firstborn, you're my only daughter. You make being around you so hard. You show me every time we are together how much you resent me. You have so much anger inside you. I'm so tired, Tyler. I don't know what to do anymore. I want so much for you in life. I realize I have to let you go for my own strength because I can't do this anymore. It hurts way too much. I pray that when you come back, I can have my daughter back. I love you more than all the stars in the sky, Mom. I didn't think it was that bad.
They're worried about you. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's what you do with it that matters.
I mean, I know I have a really bad attitude. I know I'm really disrespectful to her.
I think that'll be a good step in the right direction. I really wanted Tyler to know that I was gonna support her.
Let's go down the barn. I thought maybe there was one last chance to get to Jacob emotionally, and that was to deal with something he really loved, and that seems to be skating. Let's see what we got.
You ever fixed a skateboard before?
Yeah, used to build them.
You used to build them?
Yeah, when I was growing up, they didn't have all these fancy skateboards, so if you wanted a good one, you had to make it yourself.
Oh, then I'm working with the right guy.
So do you ride mostly at the park?
Yeah.
You wear a helmet, right?
No.
You never hit your head?
No, well, yes.
Okay.
But that's because I hit a rock.
Well, after this week, I realize you have a hard head.
You can actually hear it, too. And my hair is just cushioning it.
You are something, boy.
That's what everyone tells me.
As Jacob and I started working on a skateboard, I took advantage of his focus and really was able to talk to him about some things that I wanted him to hear. What lessons are you going to leave with from here?
Responsibility, discipline. And actually, I'm gonna be like a little bit nicer to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wanna I wanna be nice and everything, but it's like growing up in the environment I've been in, it's harder because I haven't had a dad around. Because like he left when I was 2, so.
And that's really hurt.
Yeah, he barely ever talked to us.
Well, that must have made you feel like you didn't have any value.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. It's very emotional to me. This kid's living without a father, but the only memory of a father is something this negative. You're angered towards him. Is that worth sharing towards others?
No.
And that's the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of where you're at.
That's why I skate so much, because skating gets my anger away. It feels pretty good for someone to actually listen.
Try that out.
All right. So I don't get anything wrong.
After we worked on the skateboard, I really wanted to give one more thing to Jacob. What is that?
A tube. Oh, a slush pipe.
So I want you to put this in your room.
All right.
And this is for you to understand that life has consequences.
All right.
All right? And hopefully it'll help you make the right decisions.
I am.
Jacob appears to be very tough on the outside, but on the inside, I think he's looking for some real friendship and compassion.
All right, go ahead and put your board up.
All right, thanks again.
We're fixing to do something that we do here a lot at the ranch, and we play some glow-in-the-dark kickball. So we've got our glow sticks. We're gonna put glow sticks on the bases.
Well, we wanted to show Tyler and Jake the fun side of the Hughes family.
You ready?
Tyler got a pretty good lesson in respect this week, and I really hope that Tyler can believe in herself.
When I first was coming here, I told myself these people aren't gonna change me, but I was wrong, way wrong.
All right, here we go.
Bam!
Go, 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 go! Don't let her catch it!
Before I came up here, I thought I was gonna raise hell, and I actually tried to until I actually started learning stuff. What? On mode. Right. No mercy in this dojo.
I hope that Jacob can get control of his anger and start really trying to manage his emotions.
Hey, Ty, your mom's on her way, so why don't you just leave this and go upstairs and start packing? I want you to think about what you want to talk to your mom about when she gets here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm pretty excited to see my parents. I just want to tell her that, like, I want things to change.
Hey, Jake, your mom's coming to pick you up.
All right.
And I want you to go upstairs and pack your bags, and I really want you to think about what you want to talk to her about.
All right. I'm very excited to see my mom, and I'm taking some skills that I've learned and bringing them back to Arizona.
I hope Tyler learned what family structures could be like.
I hope Tyler learns respect for us.
That's you.
I miss you so much. I love you.
You're gonna make me cry. I think you have a great daughter. What is she like at home?
If she doesn't get her way, it's World War III in my house.
I found quickest way to get to her was that I was very firm. She learned my boundaries. And had I not really put the discipline down, she would not have followed through with what I wanted her to do.
When she's around, it's like all we do is fight. She lashes out and it gets my temper up and nothing gets solved. We both have to change because it seems like every time we're around each other, we're just like oil and water. And I'm gonna do my best to try. Not to get so defensive with you and to be more patient. And we need to go out and do mother-daughter things like we used to and learn to talk. We don't talk. We never talk anymore. We just need to learn how to talk to each other. When's the last time we talked?
I don't know. Always come off really strong and like yelling at you and like with an attitude and jumping at you, and I can come off nicer and talk to you about it.
If both of you make that commitment to change yourselves and to feel for the other person, it will happen.
We all have to go back and change. Not just Tyler, not just me. We have to change as a family.
Great meeting you.
It really was. I have a great feeling that this family is going to start working on becoming better communicators, and I have great hope for them.
I miss you. I really hope that Tyler sticks with this and really works with her mom and works on herself and gets to a better place. Bye. Here she goes.
I'm definitely excited to go back home and see how different things are going to be and work on like the different relationships in the house.
I love you.
Love you too.
I can't wait to see Jacob, hoping that he's learned a lot, at least a little more respect.
It's important for you to talk to your mom about the stuff that bothers you, the stuff that is hurting you, because nothing can get fixed unless she knows. And that can be a start for you guys.
I was nervous about my mom talking with Pat and Holly because what they would say to her and what she would say to them.
Hey,
There's
your mama.
Come here. I missed you.
I missed you too.
Very excited to see Jacob.
How are you? I'm Pat.
I'm Christine.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I'm
too.
Holly.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
And just very anxious to see what he had to go through.
We've had some good experiences and we've had some rough experiences this week. We started off the week with a set of rules. We found that even though he didn't like it, he started understanding structure. He read your letter, and we know that there's things that have hurt Jake. And I would like the two of you to talk about how we're going to get better.
You know I love you, and I will always be there no matter what. Because you mean the world to me, and I love you a lot.
My attitude and how I act will be better.
That's all I want, sweetie.
I'm really proud of you. If Jacob is willing to open his heart up and talk to his mother, and she's willing to listen, it'll be a huge step in their relationship.
You're a good boy.
Great.
And you ain't getting away without giving me one, boy.
My biggest hope for Jake is he get to a place where he can let his guard down.
Bye-bye.
Bye. He's just always got that outer shell on because he's got to be the tough guy.
I'm leaving more confident from the Hughes family, and it feels pretty good because I've never actually felt this good before. Yeah, I'm just sorry that I wasn't helping out.
You can work on your attitude, and we'll work on everything else together.
All right.